Welcome to Chili Boy Productions. I'm Larry Chili Boy Chilson, and I basically just thought I'd come live today because it's my B day, and took place on a Tuesday, and why not spend it with the wonderful folks of the interwebs? Because that's where most of my friends are anyway, right? We got some friends out there in the world, in the real world, but let's just be real. So, thank you all for those who are joining. Got my little Mountain Dew fix going on up here. Thank you to 24 Anthony for the birthday wish a little bit earlier. Leo, thank you. And Tyler, thank you all for dropping by. So, there's no rhyme, reason, or structure to the stream. I am rocking my ER shirt today because, well, that's my spirit animal in life, and that is a ring true today too, y'all. Let's just be very clear. Um, Faith and Misery, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the birthday wish. I appreciate it. One thing to celebrate is that we got Russell Wilson coming on over. It was a birthday present to me from my Denver Broncos, I guess. We got Russell Wilson jumping on board to the Denver Broncos next season. So, Denver has a quarterback, a good quarterback, and one that can actually move since they refuse to, make up a good offensive line. Instead, we keep getting these lines that just let defenders run straight through to our quarterbacks. Finally got somebody who can move around a little bit. Hopefully that helps. Um Hello. Thanks for stopping in, Ryan. I appreciate it. Hi, Dawson. Thank you for stopping in as well. Regular is my fave almost always. So, gotta go with the reg, but I do like Livewire. I like Code Red too. Some of these they've been doing some weird ass flavors of Mountain Dew recently though that I'm just like, you can keep that, the screaming apple and all that mess. No, thank you. Mm. Looking like a young Otto Octavius with the shades. Oh, child. Hi, Anthony. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, he can sit on backup. He be getting injured too much to be a reliable lead. I know Tyler's about to go buy himself a Seattle jersey to support his boy Locke. Now that Locke is out the door, and us Denver fans kicked that door in as he was walking out. Do you hear me? Bye, Locke. Hope you have some good success in Seattle, but we're glad you're gone from Denver. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Listen. Mm-mm. But yes. Oh, hi, Alyssa. Thank you so much for stopping in. So, for the birthday, recently I have actually gone vegan. So, I got my little voodoo donuts delivered earlier today. Do y'all have voodoo where you are? We have like 2 locations now here in Denver. I don't know which states have them or not, but they're pretty much the only place in the Denver area that has vegan donuts. So, yeah, had to go with the voodoo. Got me, I already ate one, obviously, like, hello, but got a good old glazed and then this, like, craziness. This like very seems fitting, right, for a birthday donut, one like this. So, but apparently that icing is vegan. I don't know, and apparently they can make the dough vegan as well. So good time. I don't think I brought my little hat over here. I also got like a new Broncos hat. Hold on, since we were just talking about it, we were just talking. I'm doing all right, Dawson. Thank you so much for stopping in as I get like tangled up in all these wires with my microphone and ish. Also got me a new little Broncos hat for the birthday this year. It is from last season, but every time I saw it on the field, I was like, yes, I really like this design. It was a crucial catch against cancer, intercepting cancer. So I hope proceeds from this line about intercepting cancer actually went to some sort of cancer research, NFL. But knowing the NFL, like 0.5%, if any, and they'll claim to be super charitable, That's how they do. The only donuts we have are Dunkin' and Timmy's. We don't have Timmy's down here. I know you are awfully close to that Canadian border, Alyssa. So, that's why y'all got that Timmy's up there, huh? But yeah, no, I've never even tried Timmy's. Dunkin' is I here, but you know, I live for some of the more crazy ones. Hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. And obviously, thank you for the birthday wish. I am going to a restaurant and then going out on Saturday. But for tonight, basically just coming on here. Hey. I get paid day off at my job for your birthday. So I definitely took advantage of that because otherwise they were going to have me trying to open today. And that would have meant being there at like 6 in the morning. And I don't want to be up that early for my birthday, actually. So did a nice little peace on out and said, I'm going to take that paid day off. Thank you very much. Then this wasn't really for my birthday, but I mean, Batman is basically my birthday movie. I'm claiming it. Nothing you could do. But I did. I picked up the vessel, y'all. I got the damn Batman cowl vessel at AMC the second time I watched it. I would have bought it the first time I went on, what was it, Monday? I think Tuesday, whenever they had those first screenings, but I didn't know this was a thing. So this is a little popcorn thing. You could put the popcorn inside the head. But it's probably the coolest popcorn thing AMC has ever done. I mean, it is absolutely nuts. I really like that. I don't know, can you see it? It says like the Batman up here. It's nuts, but it's outrageous. It's ridiculous. This is still more of like a display piece rather than like a popcorn thing. I will never put popcorn in here. And actually, I was worried they were going to try to put the popcorn in when they gave it to me. Thankfully, they just handed me the bag of popcorn on the side and handed me this still wrapped. So, yes. Also, AMC, now they're giving away posters for the movie if you go see it on IMAX on the 11th. And I'm like, what? Why didn't you announce? Why do you be announcing this mess late in the game? I just got my link for my NFT for seeing Batman the first week of release. I don't know why they keep doing this NFT stuff, but ooh, the amount of Dunkin' Donuts in New England far exceeds the demand. What's everybody's favorite donut spot? I know Leo is going to be all about this conversation since we are talking donuts up in here today. What is everybody's favorite donut spot where you live? Let me know. Alyssa, you only got two choices, right? I saw this and I said, look, I got to drop the cash. I got to get me the Batman cow. Yes. Tyler, you better get it. Actually, I don't know if these are gonna sell out because they were kind of expensive. So yeah. So true, right? We literally have 5 Dunkins with it. Ooh, that's how 7-Elevens are around me. See, that's that's how you also know I've grown up poor. Because every neighborhood I ever lived in, there's always like 5 7-Elevens like making up the border and perimeter of my house. Usually the neighborhood's littered with a bunch of 7-Elevens on every other corner. That's a little bit of that hood ish. Okay. That's how that rolls. Uh-oh. Ooh, ooh. Okay. My little internet thing popped up. Listen, so yeah. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that's kind of the theory around here. And I always have been surrounded by them 7-Eleven. So we grew up real poor up in this neighborhood, okay? Um what edition? I have the Steelbook pre-ordered. I pre-ordered that Steelbook on Best Buy the moment I knew it went on sale because if y'all don't know, I used to do Blu-ray hunting videos first and then Blu-ray haul videos once COVID kicked in. I've kind of fallen off of that one because I haven't been buying nearly what I used to buy. They're just so inconsistent and took forever. But two, Best Buy is a mess these days with their steelbooks. It's insane. Like Dune, I was on there weeks in advance. Like, okay, let me just check. And it was saying coming soon. Coming soon just means it's already sold out. So that's what coming soon means. It's sold out, and they're not going to say sold out officially again until the date of release. And then you get on their midnight, click on, and it's like, oops, sold out. Sorry. So I did that with Dune. I did not think freaking Halloween Kills Steelbook was going to sell out. No way, no shape or form. That's gone. Like, what is going on? There have been some recently that have been fine, like my poor baby Eternals has more or less been okay. You can still get one of them steelbooks because everybody hates it. But nah, it's hard to find these brand new steelbooks. So I knew that No Way Home steelbook was going to be gone immediately. So I already have it on pre-order. Let me tell you, they already showed the new little steelbook for our boy here, for our man Batman. They already have the design released, which means anytime now they might be putting up the Batman steelbook for pre-sale. So my eyes are peeled, and I will be on there the day, the first day the Batman steelbook pre-sale goes up, because it's gonna sell out, and y'all ain't gonna be able to get it. So that's that. I also never got like the Suicide Squad steelbook, the No Time to Die. I still don't own No Time to Die because I want that steelbook. I can't get it. But yeah, oh God, I hate it. Gotta go with Duncan's between the two. Your NFT was lame. I haven't even looked at my NFT. Yeah, AMC is giving away these NFTs for these movies. Hi, Phil. Thank you so much for stopping in, and thank you for the birthday wish. I really appreciate it. I want to try. Oh, you don't have Krispy Kreme up there. I remember it was a long time ago because we have several here now, but the first time a Krispy Kreme opened in the Denver metro area, it was up in Thornton. It was by where I lived and went to school back in the day. And it just, it was, the line for the Krispy Kreme was like circling the block. The people, that demand for that Krispy Kreme was crazy. So yeah, it was an interesting day when the Krispy Kreme opened here, but we have a couple down here. So whenever you come to Colorado, Ryan, we'll get you in on that Krispy Kreme, okay? Agree. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Best Buy, I mean, I know their physical media section, like in the actual stores, is a mess anymore. Oh, but online it used to be pretty easy. Y'all, I don't know. Tyler knows because I used to be running up in there all the time. Over the pandemic, Best Buy would randomly put their Pixar and Disney steelbooks on like mega sales during the pandemic. Like that stuff would fall to $5, $10 maybe on sale. I didn't get them all because they didn't know, it was still a mess. They would like sell out and come back to sale. But since then, I don't know, the way that they've been putting them on sale has just been they give you no date on when they're going on pre-sale either, so you literally just have to stalk. You're gonna be like stalking the website constantly, and that's what I've been doing. So yeah, see, they sold out here too. So I ended up getting the Target edition, which was pretty cool. Target usually has like their own variant. They don't get steelbooks, but they get like cool alternate covers. I actually was really torn between the steelbook and the Target version of Cruella because I loved the way that Target looked as well, but the steelbook was just too gorgeous. So I had to go with steelbook. But it's sad. I don't know. They just even Target's down to like this little tiny jank aisle type of thing in the middle of their stores, with like the Funko Pops are right behind it. You got like the one little stash of CDs and a couple of records over there. They actually sell more records now than they do CDs. They sell more records almost than they do Blu-rays anymore, but it's sad. They're pushing us out, y'all. Us physical media people in the Blu-ray and DVD scale, we're gone, y'all. They don't care nothing about us anymore. Hi, Rachel. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Last time I had Krispy Kreme, I had a cookie dough donut and went to bite into it. That thing was hard as a brick. So this is what I found with Krispy Kreme. You just got to get glazed. Don't if you want any other type, like they're when they're glazed are fresh and soft. It's really good. They got like a good soft fresh glazed donut. But if you want anything else, just you got to go somewhere else. That's it. Glazed or bust at Krispy Kreme and everywhere else. That's where you get the cookies and cream, or like what I got for my birthday. This little, I'll show it again. This little whatever donuts. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That like type thing. I got a little glazed in there too. Got my little vegan donuts from the Voodoo. I think it's what? Who has Voodoo now? It's Colorado. It's obviously Oregon where they premiered. I think Washington has it, and maybe California or Arizona. I know it's only West Coast places that have it. So I don't know. But yay, donuts. I don't know. Y'all don't have Voodoo over in Utah, do you, Rachel or Tom? Hi, Tom. Thank you so much for stopping in and the birthday wishes. Yeah, do you all have Voodoo donuts over in Salt Lake over there? I know. It's so sad. I'd be buying physical media left and right, probably too much. I don't know. God forbid I ever have to move again because putting all these movies, putting all these movies and trying to move them in boxes. I tell you what, if there is one thing I hate, it is moving. And especially as a physical media collector, that's when you regret all your life choices and are ready to go purely digital. When you got to pack all these damn things up, all these steel books are heavy, y'all. You got to put them in boxes and carry it out to the truck. No, that's too much. That's when I understand. All that other, yeah, see, yeah, head somewhere else. This is for real. Oh, what is this best place, Rachel? How come I did not partake in this best donut place while I was over there in Salt Lake a couple years back, Rachel? Gosh, how many years has it been now? It was pre-pandemic. What was it? 2019 that I was over in Salt Lake for Fan X, I think. All I remember is it was Easter. So I came over Easter weekend for the con. Conventions. Maybe one day some of these big conventions will come around again. I know, like, because like Fan X has a lot of good guests, and they've been going. Fan Expo here in Denver, we're back. We're coming back. Last year was fun. This year they've got like an interesting lineup. It's a they're making you pay extra to like watch the Hobbit reunion panel, which I think is absolutely outrageous. I have never heard of a convention doing like a weird little ticketed event with their guests inside of the main event, and it's not like it's like a luncheon or anything. No, I think it's just the Hobbit reunion like special panel, and I'm like, why? Like a panel should just inherently be included with your convention ticket. I don't understand that. So I'm a little bit like when it comes to what Fan Expo is doing with this summer convention. But yeah. Oh, okay. The chocolate glaze at Dunkin'. Banbury Cross Donuts. Okay. Hmm. No, no, no. But yeah. Oh, yeah. See, we had one last time too. Oh, well, it's for the Lord of the Rings, but it's the hobbits of the original Lord of the Rings. So it's the cast of the hobbits. What? So they made people pay for a Back to the Future panel too? Oh no. See, I never have seen that before. No convention I have ever been to has been like, "Oh yeah, we have all these guests who are doing photo ops and blah 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 blah." And then they're like, "But if you want to watch the panel, you got to pay extra?" That I don't like that. I mean, because if you buy regular weekend tickets, it's already expensive. So, I don't know, that is especially that Back to the Future panel, the way that the way that Christopher Lloyd was looking at y'all. Christopher Lloyd was mad as hell to be in Boston, and he made y'all pay to see him talk up there with Michael J. Fox. No. Let's see. Boo, come see me and we'll go to the prestigious Bangor Comic and Toy Convention. Lord. Right. See, I didn't even want to see that movie, let alone pay for the panel. I just, those tickets are too expensive. And I feel like, I mean, panels are great, but I don't even think San Diego Comic-Con, they don't make you pay. I mean, I guess you pay with your time because you have to, camp out and wait in line. And they have breaking news. They're showing you exclusive footage. They have the big stars and celebrities coming through those. Those type of conventions don't make you pay to go to a panel. Like a panel is fun and it's fun. I love panels. I always obviously go to panels when I go to conventions, but why would you pay to watch the original Hobbits come back? Like Elijah Wood and all them. What, they're not gonna break any news. They're not gonna give us any new details or information. They're gonna tell stories, which are fun and great. They're gonna give us anecdotes from filming Lord of the Rings and stuff. That's You don't make people pay for that. That's just an ordinary convention panel. I don't understand. Um, Girl, Maine. I'll go up to Maine and Alyssa will introduce me to the hot spots known as the cafetoriums in the different areas of her town. Oh Lord, what movie can we go see in Maine? See, maybe I'll go up there for a Stephen King movie. That's what I'll do. If the next good looking well, maybe not good, because if it's a good movie, I don't know if I want to see it on those main theater screens. But a Stephen King movie. Maybe like a re-release of something. You know what I mean? But that's what I'll go for Maine for. Is Alyssa can give me the Stephen King tour of the city. Hi, Luke. Thank you so much for stopping in, and of course, thank you for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Remember that Ace Comic Con we were supposed to go to in 2020? Those were expensive. I think I paid for Jake Gyllenhaal and Ewan McGregor. Woo! Well, Ryan, me and Tyler literally convinced Alyssa to buy multiple photo ops. She was real hesitant, and me and Tyler literally peer pressured her into buying some photo ops at that Comic Con, and then they canceled. And at that same convention, I canceled a little bit early because the moment they said y'all have to stand like a few feet away from the guests, and I wasn't gonna be able to do my poses with Ewan McGregor, I ran into that inbox quick and said, "Let me get the refund. let me go ahead and get my refund now. Thank you." So that's kind of why it took an extra month or so for the rest of y'all to get your refund because I got mine quick. Lord. Right? Oh, see, there it is, right? We kind of peer pressured. Those weren't even that bad. I'm scared if Ace ever does come back. So Tyler's been doing this more than me because I like this sounds bad. I like touching and meeting the celebrity. So I never really do the whole send in sign in things because autographs I clearly, like you can kind of see here, it's all up on this wall here, up there and over there, all my photo ops. I do a lot of photo ops. Those are my faves. I like doing the photo ops most of all. And then Ace does these like VIPs, so you get the VIP, which gives you the photo op and it gives you the signing, so you get an autograph, and then usually you just get like a little lanyard and you get like a reserved spot in the panel, so they have like a section so you don't have to be there early to get a good seat at the panel. So I do those for like I've done it for Tom Holland and Chris Hemsworth. Shocker. But I don't usually do too many autograph sessions. But over this pandemic they've been doing some, and of course they've been getting some of my favorite people, y'all. they got Amelia Clark to do this damn signing. And I'm like, where has she been in all these conventions I've been going to? Like, Amelia Clark is high on my list. Like, if I were to give you a list of people I want to go to conventions for, Amelia is like top 3. But Tyler's been doing that more than me. But those prices have been way more than what you would pay, like, just to actually walk up and meet them and have them signed. So if Ace Comic Cons do come back to person, I'm scared. You thought them prices we got y'all, Ryan and Alyssa, to fork out for Jake and them were expensive. Wait, me and Tyler me and Tyler went to Chicago Ace Comic Con and about damn near both went bankrupt with how much money we forked out for that Ace Comic Con in Chicago now. Oh, they do have the New Salem slot. You are correct. Ah! I don't know what just happened. Sorry about that. Lord have mercy. Well, thank you so much, Rachel, for dropping in. I really appreciate it. And it was fun speaking with you while you could make it. Hi, Sam. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the birthday wish and for you spending some time with us here tonight. Wow. Oh, Lord. See, now Alyssa's talking about Firestarter. I mean, I guess, listen, maybe Firestarter is best viewed in one of those cafetoriums. Maybe that's the one. But isn't that coming out like right around the corner? Isn't the Firestarter? I don't know, Alyssa. Mm, mm. Uh, I miss those big Comic Cons though. I don't know. I mean, I tried to go to that one over in San Antonio and it backfired in my face. And then I was just chilling in San Antonio for no goddamn reason. Mm-mm. That was interesting. I was supposed to be meeting Ewan McGregor again. Every time I try to go to a convention to meet Ewan McGregor, that mess cancels. So I was like, listen, let me just stay. Let me just stay in Colorado. It's okay, Sammy. It's okay. I mean, I'm rocking the Eeyore shirt for good reason. That's how I roll. Is Eeyore all the time. I got my little Eeyore back here, because that's how I do. But mm, do I invest in any video games? Hold on. Hi Amari. Thank you so much for stopping in. No, I don't play too many video games if I'm being honest. When I do play, it's sports video games. So I'm not big into like the world building or the even the storied video games. It's like Madden, it's NASCAR, it's tennis, it's other racing video games. Well, thank you, Omari. I'm glad you stopped in as well. I appreciate it and obviously appreciate the birthday shout out. The San Antonio, but at least at San Antonio, I got to, I rented a little car and I went to Selena's museum down in Corpus Christi. My first ever trip to Corpus. Saw her gravesite. Put down some flowers to pay respects to my Latina queen. Forever love and miss you, Miss Salinas. Anything for Salinas. But yeah, no, San Antonio. Maybe one day I'll get to meet Ewan McGregor, but until then, me too. I was supposed to. That was another one. I think it was the year of the pandemic. If you don't know, I'm part of the Cinemania World podcast with Tyler, with Alyssa, who's in here, and Leo, who was here. He's also part of Cinemania. And I think it was 2020 that we were going to go to San Diego together as a group. And, he was trying to figure out who was going to be there and get passes and all that. Dwayne, who runs the Cinemania World podcast. And I was planning to go to San Antonio that year for that. And of course, pandemic hit and it was canceled. So there was no San Antonio Comic Con. I did get a trip in to California right before the pandemic hit, though. Speaking of my queens, got to visit the Britney Spears experience that they had going on over there. Free Britney, woo! We succeeded, but they had like a Britney. It was kind of like a museum, but it was more interactive. Like you got to be a part of all the different music video type of things. It was a lot of fun. But went down there for that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I don't play much. I did hear that, Omari, that Disney Investor Day is tomorrow. I don't know what they're gonna announce. It'll be interesting. I guess they gotta combat WB with all this positive buzz, right? WB sitting on top of the world. Let's pull it out one more time. Let's pull it out one more time. His head is wide open. With Batman, the Batman out here killing the folks. $134 million opening weekend. I'm happy to see it. I'm glad it beat Joker. I'm not gonna lie, because if Batman had lost to his own damn villain, that would have been too much for me. But a huge opening weekend for the Batman, and I am happy about it, y'all. But yeah, we'll see what Disney does. It's been a lot of mess regarding Turning Red that I've been seeing. Lots of drama. Who knew Turning Red was going to be the big contentious drama movie of these times? I mean, I guess the Batman was a little bit of drama, but not like I've seen with Turning Red. Wow. What a I wonder why. Last time I remember such a mess was Eternals. Seems like every time a non-white person comes out of a big property, we have lots of fun discourse going around, huh? Oh, girl, you remember them videos too, Alyssa? It wasn't just the pictures. I was taking some videos too, doing my little dances, but now y'all get them damn dancing videos thanks to Tyler all the time. Now that I'm doing these reactions. But Lord, I'll be doing a reaction to Turning Red, y'all. So I'm not gonna do a review. I'm gonna just wait until what, Friday, Thursday night, maybe, and then I'll just do a full on reaction to Turning Red, and I'm excited for it. So hopefully. Oh, Amari, I hope so. I am ready for a Thor: Love and Thunder trailer. After those set photos released, see, that's what would have been a good that'll be a good belated birthday gift, Disney. Show me Thor with that 80s look, that little white tank top that we saw him on set with. Give me that. Yes. Give me that. Not quite as flashy as Investor. Oh, it's the annual shareholders. Well, they still usually do some kind of stuff at that shareholder thing, right? Oh, Ryan, I am not ready for Moon Knight. Like I am ready, but I don't know if I'm ready for Moon Knight. I about died just from that trailer. I don't know if I'm gonna survive. Y'all might see an actual, I might just pass away right there on camera. When I'm doing those reactions with Hannah at the end of March for Moon Knight, it may be too much from Oscar Isaac for me to handle. Just pass away dead right there on camera. Can't remember if they released trailers during Investors, but I need something, right? I just need something. It's true. It's true. Give me Christian Bale as Gore. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. They have kept Thor: Love and Thunder. Like, we did get those little set photos that leaked out, but they didn't give too much. And then we had people running their mouth exposing what characters they were going to be, but they've kept Thor: Love and Thunder pretty well under wraps so far, huh? They done pretty well with keeping that one a little bit more secretive compared to, like No Way Home, which was couldn't keep a secret if they tried. It was like trying to keep a boat afloat with holes popping up left, right, and center on that sucker, I'm hoping Thor stays in the MCU for a long time. Me too. I mean, keep him around. See, that's my two bays, Tom and Chris. I think they are pretty much like, yeah. Tom Hiddleston too pretty much said it like, I'll play the character till I'm dead. Well, Tom kind of went back on that recently about playing Spider-Man forever and a decade, but as far as I know, Chris Hemsworth was like, yeah, I'll play Thor until they tell me to stop. Tom Hiddleston is like, nah, I love Loki. Keep me on in. Not like some of these other actors who are like, listen, it was fun while it lasted, but I gotta go. So who knows? I'm down. I'm down for Thor chilling for a long time. I'm down for Lady Thor coming on in. Miss Jane Foster, Taika. I know you better not steer us wrong and give us no messy Jane Foster like those first two Thors did. Mm, no, I'm hyped for Thor: Love and Thunder. Obviously, I'm a little bit more hyped right now, at least for Multiverse of Madness, just because we know a lot more about it. But you already know when Chris Hemsworth pops up on the stage looking like he looks, then everything else gets pushed to the side. Florence Pugh, yeah, them talks are there. I'm excited for that too, honestly. I know Hannah gonna be mad that I say this again. Can we give no Barry Keoghan? We don't need Barry, right? We could get somebody else. We can bring Sting back. Bring Steam on back from the OG. No, that would be a real mess. That'd be a real mess. Honestly, I'm just super hyped this month. But see, they're already playing games. Technically, Everything Everywhere All at Once is supposed to come out this coming week on the 11th. Not here. I saw maybe the 25th, but AMC not giving me any sort of times. That's the movie I'm hyped for right now. So I'm gonna need y'all to bring Michelle Yao on back on over. Give me some movie times. AMC, you better be showing it. You've been showing that damn trailer enough. But I'm excited for X too. And that one is showing for sure. So I am hyped for X. So y'all ready for X? Y'all ready for Michelle Yao in Everything Everywhere All at Once? Uh Tyler, you see how Tyler always be trying to do? No, we ain't here for that. Listen, I'll rip that little stash off and we'll be good to go. Cause that stash that wasn't real. We could just rip that off. How excited are you for Jurassic World Dominion? I'm really excited that I refuse to watch anything until the movie comes out in theaters. Oh, well, I snuck in. So last year, you remember how they were doing that whole Jurassic World kind of preview thing? Well, I didn't realize they were only showing that in front of IMAX showings of Fast 9. So I went and saw Fast 9 in Dolby. I would have went and seen it in IMAX if I knew. But I went and saw it in Dolby and was like, oh, they didn't show me the Jurassic World thing. So I went back to watch In the Heights again, bought my little ticket for In the Heights one final time, and it made sure to align it with the showing that was playing at the exact same time as Fast 9 in IMAX, and ran on over. First sat down in the little IMAX to watch my Jurassic World thing and headed back on over to the In the Heights showing because I wasn't about to sit through that Fast 9 movie again. Alyssa, you the only one, girl. The rest of us, even those of us who have defended and loved the Fast series, F9, no, garbage. I'm pretty sure that was actually on my bottom 10 of 2021. Woof. But I hope we go more dinosaur heavy for Dominion. And that opening look pretty much emphasized dinosaur heavy. So if we get lots of dinosaurs, I am all in for Jurassic World Dominion. If they do too much with the people, I mean, I'm still excited. I'm hoping it's good. I always go into Jurassic movies excited, but we'll see. We'll see. They let me down most every time, even though I'm excited heading into the theater. Am I in the minority that's not pumped for Jurassic World Dominion? I literally despised Fallen Kingdom. See, I didn't hate Fallen Kingdom. I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. It had some really great shots. This particularly just that one shot as we left the island with the Bronchiosaurus dying before my eyes in the smoke. That was traumatizing. And the messaging was okay, but it was a little much. Larry, are you doing an Oscars live? I don't know. Usually I watch that with my Gma, so I don't. I usually do like a recap show, but maybe I'll change it up this year. I don't know. I also don't know where I'd watch it. Because all of my stuff that I do live and watch, I just watch on my laptop as I record myself. So, as we've discussed on Twitter, the Oscars make it damn near impossible to watch that anywhere online rather than watching it on your television. So, I don't know about that, but we'll see, Oscars. All these big name directors have come out against you, and I know you've all tried to say it was all NBC's fault. So, we're gonna have to fold, Oscars. Mm-hmm. You have mixed feelings about Lady Thor? Come on now. Lady Thor's gonna be hype, y'all. It's gonna be hype. Yeah, I mean, I'm always worried for Jurassic sequels because again, they get me hyped. I actually like Jurassic World, to be honest. I thought it was fun. Um, but most all the rest of them sequels, honestly, I don't think I hate any of the Jurassic movies. Sorry, but yeah, they've been girl. See, but this is at least one paw too many. If you gave it three paws, that's the problem, Miss Alyssa. It's one paw too many at three paws. It's because you probably gave F9 the most positive review that I watched. So I just correlate you with enjoying it more than the rest because Lord, I don't give a rating on my actual YouTube, but on my Letterboxd, yeah, that mess I think got 2 stars because oof, hopefully they can redeem themselves a little bit with 10. Honestly, every time they release a new one, I'm like, yep, we should have let 7 be the conclusion to the Fast Saga. Yep, just like we told you. Just like we told y'all. 7 should have concluded it. It was a beautiful ending. Let it go. If any of those Jurassic Park legacy characters die in Dominion, we riot. Lord, can you imagine if they do how they did Homegirl in Texas Chainsaw? They have the legacy characters come back for like 2 seconds and get snatched on up by a dinosaur. Like, oh, instead of a chainsaw through the gut, they just, little Jeff Goldblum walks up onto the screen and hump, chomp, gone. 5 seconds in. Whew, these legacy characters, y'all. Same here, Ryan. It was on my worst of the year. God, I hated it. I hated it. Oh, you loved it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't think any of them. I'm in that same camp overall. Yes, Jason Momoa. Let's hope he can help save something. He has more charisma than Vin Diesel. See, that's the thing, is that's why The Rock was a really good addition because he has so much charisma. And Vin Diesel doesn't have all that much charisma as an on-screen actor. So Jason Momoa does. So I'm hoping he can bring some of that energy like he brought to Dune up in her. Don't do it, Universal. They're gonna have Sam Neill walk up in there and a velociraptor take that ass out immediately. Can you imagine Laura Dern just going on a nice stroll through the city and a bronchiosaurus steps on her? Lord. Fast 10. See, I can't even read the rest. Did y'all hear anything? I think Leo gone missing from the chat. After that mess. Leo. Mm-mm. Lord. Y'all, I would be pissed, but also secretly I would die. Y'all should know I love me some mess. So if they if they do that, I'm gonna be pissed because that's a mess, but also I'm gonna live a little bit inside because I know it's gonna make the people riot. And I live for a good riot. I live for a good riot, y'all. Oh Lord, no, 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 no. I think I'd get up and walk. Listen, if Laura Dern gets her little ass smushed, they got a Triceratops who just wants to take a little nap and rolls on over to Laura Dern and takes her ass out. I mean, it'll just be bad if they live and all the new characters, or if they die and the new characters all live. Um, what if they just do like Scream did and only kill one legacy? They bring them all back, but they only kill one of the legacy characters and the other ones live. How we feel about that? Oh Lord. See, that's the trope, right? If you run out of ideas, if it's a hot ass mess these days, we just flying into space. And Fast and Furious already did that bullshit. So where else can we go with this mess? Underwater? Are they gonna bring Jason Momoa to fight him under the sea? Is that what we doing? I guess we could time travel, but I don't know. They can't really time travel too. They even got little Paul Walker. See, no. Can the series? Can the series is what we need to do. Yes. Lord. See what y'all doing now. See, I didn't hate Dark Fate. I'm sorry about it. But James Cameron, he already done jumped the shark. Who here is excited for Avenger? Not Avengers. Who here is excited for Avatar 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Class? I'm looking for hands. Are there any hands? Is there anybody who's excited? I am tired of hearing about these damn Avatar movies. At least when we get this, the sequel already, we can just move along because I'm so tired of hearing about, a delay, a delay. How many times have this mess been delayed? Exact crickets. Like, let's just get it over with. And what are they going to do if this sequel bombs? And they got what, 4 more chilling in the can? They got 4 more waiting in the wings, and number 2 bombs. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we'll see about 2. Leo. But those sequels didn't take him over a decade to complete. And people wanted it. Like, listen, we were hyped. I think everybody was ready for a Terminator sequel. It's like, okay, let's go. We could do a Terminator, and he gave it to us. But a sequel to his own film. Let's also say that a sequel to his own film, Leo. Avatar. It was wrapped. It was a good put a bow on it. It was a wrapped done deal with Avatar. Should have just been its own little thing, its own little Pocahontas, its own little Dances with Wolves, Last Mohicans type of thing over there by itself. We don't need these damn sequels. Like, who asked for it? James Cameron, please stop. Give us another Terminator movie. James Cameron, I just see. Oh, you never even watched it. Okay. I don't know. We tired. Like, maybe this Avatar will shock me. It will blow me away. But that first Avatar movie, a big reason it did so well was because it was cutting edge when it came to 3D technology. It was cutting edge in its visual effects back in 2009, and that's why it did what it did. Otherwise, we've seen the story, we've heard all this before. James Cameron, it's time to, I don't know. I don't know what you can do actually. So let me not try to give suggestions. But yeah. See? I'm glad to hear it. Like, it's not amazing. It's not like the best thing I've ever seen, but I thought Dark Fate was fun. Sue me. I thought it was one of the best since as Terminator 2. Honestly, maybe my favorite one actually after Terminator 2. So, or Terminator 1 and 2, obviously. Stop the Avatar and give me more Alita Battle Angel. Uh-oh, the Alita army is coming in, y'all. Listen, I'd be happy with Alita too. I liked Alita Battle Angel. Thought they tried to stuff too much in. It was a little bit of a jumble mess, but I would be okay. I'd be open and willing to see a sequel. The problem is the Alita army needs to be more organized, like the Snyder army. They got their mission accomplished, and now, you know, Alita army need to come together a little bit better so that maybe they can get their sequel. Thank you so much, The Destroyer, for stopping in. And of course, thank you so much for the birthday wish. I really appreciate it. Oh, God. No, Tyler. I love Amelia Clark. I don't love her filmography. I'll just say that. I love Amelia, but that filmography is real sketch. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, L'Oreal. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Alita needs a sequel. That was a good, stunning movie. It was really fun. It had a lot of great stuff going for it. Oh God, if Amelia Clark doesn't succeed in Marvel, I will just look at my beautiful queen back here. Like she should be doing more quality, I should say. I don't need her doing these terrible. She has tried. I'll give her that. She has tried with damn near every successful franchise in the book. She's Star Wars. She's been with Terminator. Now she's with Marvel. Like, girl, if one of these don't catch, I don't know. I don't know, Miss Amelia, what we gonna do, but and the rom-coms haven't worked out so well. She's like the Henry Golding in my heart, both of them. They should be these huge movie stars. They've got the charisma, they've got the talent, they've got the looks, and yeah, they just kind of be chilling. Yeah. Amelia in Jurassic Park or Fast and Furious. Lord, we'll see about all that. I don't know. Last Christmas was great. Oh, see? Ooh. Okay. I think Hannah loved it too, maybe. That's about it. House of the Dragon or Lord of the Rings series, you could only watch one tonight. I'm going to admit, from what I've seen early, House of the Dragon's trailer was better for me. It was actually a better trailer. But I struggle so much with returning to the world. And I'm hyped. I have to say I'm hyped for the Lord of the Rings series, y'all. I know, or the Lord of the Rings series. Yeah, I'm hyped for it. But then people be making it too toxic. That's the other problem. Those Lord of the Rings fans acted a damn monkey ass fool, showing they whole baboon asses when that promotional material came out for Lord of the Rings. I mean, whew, these fantasy fans will come forward and push Lord of the Ring. I mean, not Lord of the will push Star Wars and all the rest straight to the ground when it comes to being toxic as hell. So them Lord of the Rings fans said, bitch, please, Star Wars fans ain't got nothing on us. When we get to going, we will take out a task. Just from the trailer, I mean, I have to say it. I have to go House of the Dragon just because the trailer was better. What can I say? The trailer looked better. It looked great. I got hyped after the trailer. So I am excited. I'm really excited about the diversity in both series coming forward. I'm really excited we're getting more diversity in high fantasy series like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. So, yeah. Oh, so we got lots. Everybody is in here saying House of the Dragon. Yeah, we need to see them dragons. How many is there? Over 100? We gonna see some black folks, in Westeros rather than just Grey Worm and Missandei being the only two black people in all of Game of Thrones. And a couple of pirates we meet for two Salador Sand for a minute. Lord, now we just need some. We need some Asian folks to have some significant roles in Game of Thrones next, okay? And Lord of the Rings, we got a little Puerto Rican flavor. Yes. Okay, let's see. There was asking Tease. She was to replace you know who in Aquaman 2. Lord, I wish L'Oreal, I was screaming. Do you hear? I was screaming for Amelia Clark to replace Homegirl in Aquaman 2. Because let's just, I'll say her name. Let's just be real. Amber Heard is not that great of an actress. When have we ever seen her deliver like this amazing performance? And as far as I'm concerned, I'm not team Johnny Depp really either. I'm team they're both a hot ass mess. Sorry, that's just how I feel. Is it was a really toxic relationship between the two of them. They both played pretty toxic parts, and I think they should both be punished as such. And unfortunately, only one person is being blacklisted and punished, while the other one seemingly is going away scot free. And I don't think she's a very good person either. So, um, the fact that she is continuing to work and not getting any repercussions is pretty shady to me. I don't agree with it. And her talent doesn't justify it. It doesn't. Amelia Clark to me is a much better actress than she is and would probably bring a lot to that character. She was nothing in that role in the first film. Nothing. She was a bad wig. That's what I remember about Queen Mara. She had a bad wig. A horrible red wig. So let her go. Bring in a better actress who could bring something exciting to the role. We're not going to miss her. Cut that hoe loose. Sorry, I shouldn't be calling her a hoe, but I call everybody a hoe, including Leo, who's in the chat. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad people are agreeing. I know it's a little bit of a hot take both ways because I know both have their supporters, but it's just, if I were, and the problem is, it's that it's both Warner Brothers, right? So Warner Brothers fired one of them off of House of Dumbledore, but didn't fire the other one off of Aquaman 2, and actually kind of stood behind her, which is a really bad precedent, I think, honestly. If you're going to get involved, if you're going to take a stance and you're going to be a part of that, it really should have just been clean your hands of it all. Then Warner Brothers, don't just, you shouldn't have picked a side in this one. I don't think you should have just wiped your hands clean of it all once you had already made your bed, and they didn't. So we'll see. Other bad people have not sunk their franchises recently, so I don't know. They would have they would have made a fortune if they had chemistry. Yeah, it just uh I don't know. It's just, yeah, they had no chemistry. And honestly, she has no chemistry with anyone. In Magic Mike, she had no chemistry with Channing Tatum. In that, I mean, I've never seen her really be good. So that's just me. You, Leo. I know you be gardening with your little backpack on. Mm-hmm. If you know, you know. Leo be throwing that little backpack on and heading out to the garden. Listen. So, who's the top 5 celebs we're hoping for to make a convention this year? Lord have mercy. I would say Ewan McGregor just because I'm so jaded, but if Ewan McGregor um, makes an appearance, I guess that means it's probably going to be canceled. So maybe I don't want Ewan to come. Amelia Clark, Oscar Isaac, uh, Amelia Clark, Oscar Isaac. Who else? Who else am I like? Well, get this bitch to a convention already that I haven't met. Um, oh, Natalie Portman. Hello, Nat. Come on, girl. Florence Pugh. Come on, Flo. Get your ass to a convention too now. And well, I'm gonna put a tie at the. You know what? Actually, Flo might be replaced. I'm sorry. So okay, the official top 5 that I would love to see make appearances at conventions that would have me there in a millisecond: Amelia Clark, Oscar Isaac, Natalie Portman, Henry Cavill, and Gal Gadot. Those are my top 5 that I want to make appearances at conventions, and I'll be flying. If they come to what is it, Bangor, I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, well, thank you again, L'Oreal. I really appreciate that comment, and I appreciate you stopping in. Obviously, sending that super chat. I really appreciate it. Lord, listen, if Oscar, oh my God, oof. Y'all realize Oscar Isaac in Scenes from a Marriage damn near broke my whole life last year. I was not even able to function with Oscar Isaac in Scenes from a Marriage. Do you understand me? Particularly one episode, yes, but my brain literally broke. I like couldn't comprehend what was life, what is planet Earth, more so than usual, because you know me again. I'm like, what the hell is the point of all this life anyway? That's a pretty common assumption for me. But I mean, Oscar is pretty much a fanboy fave, right? Now he's gonna be a Marvel ace if you do ever come back, since you only deal with the MCU. Amelia's part of the MCU. Oscar's part of the MCU. Come on now. Hello. Hi, Yoshi, aka Justin. Thanks for stopping in. Have you heard of a movie called Everyone's Hero? I have not heard of that. And if I have, then it was in passing. It's game over if I see Gal Gadot at the convention. If you and Tyler, or if you and Leo are both at the convention at the same time, me too. We gonna be pushing each other out the way to get to Gal. But we have 5. So does Stephen King even show up to these little conventions over there in Maine, Alyssa? Does Stephen King make regular appearances, or is he like ran out the door and says, "Peace out, I'm gone"? Do they have like Stephen King conventions and they can get the stars there, get like some James McAvoy? Come on now. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, Flo, remember when she did that signing? She wasn't too expensive. That's why I was hoping they could get her for that Ace Comic Con. But then again, it was Ace Boston that I was hoping for, I think. So it would have been canceled anyway. But now Flo is going to get too damn expensive. And I'm going to be like, oof. I should have met Charlie Cox when I had the chance. But I was like, who is this man? I don't know this man. Should have met Grant Gustin when I had the chance. But I was like, no, thank you. Now he's going to be forever locked in that damn dungeon. Not at all. He doesn't interact with people. He did his bike. Oh, okay. Well, he at least he rode his bike past you. Stephen King. Ooh, I had to delete the tweet because I didn't want to get dragged for tagging him. But I actually read Stephen King to filth real quick on Twitter because he defended that damn Game of Thrones finale, talking about, oh, it was great, I thought, wonderful writing. And I said, Stephen, you have some nerve coming on here defending this terrible ass finale. I feel like that's the stamp of disapproval. If Stephen King comes forward and says your your finale that everybody hates is actually amazing, you know it's trash because we all love us some Stephen King, but he's also infamous for not being able to stick a landing. So let's just be clear. She is little. I mean, yes, I know Hannah is somewhere punching the air because we are praising our girl Gal, but I'm sorry. Mm-mm. Gal's macaroni is good too, y'all. It's high protein. You better give that, what is it, Good Mac or whatever it's called. You better give that good macaroni and cheese a review, Leo. Stephen King, a man of the people. I mean, I try to avoid people at all costs if at all possible as well. I mean, that's why I'm here on the computer. I have to listen. If I'm in public, do y'all do that where if you happen to be in the same area as like where you went to high school, if I spot somebody from across the aisle real quick that I knew from back in the day, child, I'd be ducking and diving. Suddenly, I am a ghost. I am a goddamn ninja up in that store. I do not want to be talking to these people. I don't want them to spot me and remember me from high school or whenever. No, no, no. If it's somebody from my past, suddenly I am the sneakiest bitch up in the store. You heard? I am no, a beeline. I don't care what I had in my arms that I needed to purchase beforehand. I am running to the register before they spot me and try to stop. Oh, hey. No, no. Where's my headphones? Put the headphones in. No, don't talk to me. I run. Oh my God, Anya. Get Anya to a convention. I I will be there for Miss Anya Taylor, but she ain't in any. Well, I guess Mad Max, but we'll see. Ooh. Oh, listen. If we can do a Mad Max convention, leave Mel Gibson at home. I know Hollywood has been trying to forgive or whatever. I'm not convinced we can leave Mel at home. I don't need that anti-Semitism mess in my life. But if we can do like a Mad Max type of thing, and we can get Tina Turner, we can get good old Tom Hardy, can get Miss Charlize, get Zoe Kravitz, and her one little line of dialogue, and then we can get Anya Taylor-Joy and Chris Hemsworth. I'm there. I'll be there. We can set up the whole thing. We can have the sand. You know, the Leo could be in the corner and playing the fire guitar. I'll be there. Okay, I'll be there immediately for a Mad Max convention. I just don't make eye contact. No, that's the problem. Even if you're like looking down and doing a little bit of this, I mean, some of them people like, Larry, is that you? Oh, it's been so long. No, 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 no. I got to do more than not make eye contact. I got to listen. I got to put on a mask and run out the door. No, we don't take chances. See, yeah, no, he can stay home. Yeah, Hemsworth. Oh, I forgot about Yaya. Yes, bring Yaya down. Oh, no. Listen, whoever's out there in the convention business, make it happen. And a non-Mel Gibson Mad Max convention, and I will be there. Okay, I will be there. Anya about to whoop your boy Furiosa prequel. I mean, I will be crying and bisexual as I watch Anya Taylor Joy and Chris Hemsworth fighting in that damn prequel. You hear? Yes. Hopefully, the wardrobe department understands the assignment, and Chris just doesn't really have a shirt for his costume. Give us that desert dystopian look. Some little rags, maybe, just kind of like flowing in the wind over the top of his upper torso. Come on now. Are we ever getting that stupid ass Hulk Hogan movie? Speaking of Chris Hemsworth. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is anybody moved for that horrible ass sounding Hulk Hogan movie? I mean, Chris really bulked up for it, but it's been pretty much crickets. And hold it in Maine so you all can actually come for one. Alyssa, listen, you're the one who told us they don't even open up the curtains all the way at the movie theater. You be sitting there watching Fast 9 and half of the screen is displayed on a curtain because the employees at the theater don't know how to open it properly. Lord. Okay, now hold on. You see how Leo always got to get a little bit ham up in these comments? No. For me, Lily James all the way. And for my little panel, if y'all want to see, you can go watch our sexiest celebrity panel, the first one. The first one. They loved it. They loved some Lily James. Oh, Lord. I mean, can they just have him look like Chris Hemsworth? Not try to do any prosthetics. Honestly, after Colin Farrell's Penguins prosthetics, just call it a day because I've never seen a prosthetic makeup job that good ever, I don't think, in film. It was literally so seamless in the Batman with Colin Farrell. He just looked like a person. You could not even tell that was a prosthetic on him. I mean, it was nuts. Nah, Leo, she told us. It was another movie too. I think it was Fast 9 and it was another big movie that then people over in Maine at the little cafetorium left the curtains like closed on part of the screen. Didn't even open up the curtains. No, and they be blasting like that air conditioning in the middle of the winter. No. No. The old people be playing their what's that called? They be playing that little rummy in the front and talking while the people trying to watch a movie. No, they got bridge tournaments off to the one side while you're trying to watch the brand new The Batman. I don't know what's going on up there. Man, y'all, it's too much. It's too much. See? You did. You voted her right up on out of there. The prosthetics for the nutty. Colin Farrell was not present at all in the Batman. I mean, it was, and I have to give it to Colin Farrell too. It's not just the prosthetics work. His voice was so good. He acted in that role. I'm telling y'all. I mean, if somebody had never told me that was him, I would have never have guessed Colin Farrell. I mean, I can see it just in the eyes, a little tiny touch. That's it. I mean, it was amazing. So it better, if nothing else. I mean, okay. Since we're talking Batman real quick. I know it's early, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, I'm over this award season. They could just hand it, we all know Power of the Dog is going to win Best Picture and all that. So, hand out the awards now, especially with them, trying to boot off some of the awards to film in the pre-show. I'm just tired of this year's award season, to be honest. I'm ready to talk about the next one. But for next year's Oscars, hair and makeup needs to be a lock nomination for the Batman already. I mean, it was too amazing. If it doesn't get nominated, that's a crime. It also needs to get nominated for Best Original Score, Best Visual Effects, and Best Production Design, and probably Costume Design too. Like, those should be like 5 locks. Cinematography probably should be a lock as well, but we know how they play with the cinematography nominations. I don't know. It came out too early, so they'll probably forget it even exists in cinematography and picture and all that, but I don't know. Are you going to do a review of the new Elvis movie? I think so. I know it's gotten a lot of like mixed reactions, but that's what Baz Luhrmann always does. I'm excited for it overall. I like Baz Luhrmann's like over the top style, so I think he could bring something really interesting for it. I love Moulin Rouge, and I also love The Great Gatsby. I know people are split on The Great Gatsby, and I think the trailer looks fun overall. So I'm excited to see where we go with that Elvis movie. So yeah, I'll definitely be watching it and probably reviewing it. You're joking about the old ladies, but when I saw Cyrano the other day, it was me and a Deirdre Pines nursing home outing. Like, girl, I enjoy the Batman, but do you think it's as good as people make it out to be? I loved the Batman. Honestly, I think I gave it a 4.5 stars. So I might be against you on this one. I didn't love. I'm still. So I'm one of the few people who's seen it twice now. My problems persisted though. I still, after second viewing, they didn't go away from me. I still think Bruce Wayne was a little bit underplayed overall, and I do think the end of the second act it drags on too much, and we have a few too many endings. I stand by both of those critiques on it, but I don't know. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous movie. It's a beautifully crafted. The set design is stunning. I think this Batman is amazing. Like in the suit, since he's in the suit like 90% of the film. He's amazing. And Robert Pattinson does a really good job of acting with just like eyes and lower face. I don't know. That's where he really shined. Selena Kyle was great. She's not quite my favorite, Selena Kyle, but I loved Zoe Kravitz in this role. I loved Jeffrey Wright in this role. So I loved it. I did. I gotta tell you, I loved it. So yes, I do think it's pretty fantastic. Oh, I'll be so sad, Leo. I kind of wish it had done what Joker did, in honesty, and I wish it kind of came out in that same time Joker came out, because it has some things to say. It doesn't have the overt messaging, but that messaging of Joker is not really the type of messaging the Oscar people love, and they still went for it. I mean, Logan came out kind of early in the year and still got one nomination, but we were hoping for more. And Joker came out in what, late October? So I think it came out too early. They're saying Batman, yes, Bruce Wayne, not so much for Pattinson. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel. I think Pattinson was a great, great Batman. It was amazing as Batman. His Bruce Wayne, I think he just underplayed it. And I think that was part of the script, but it was really hard to connect to him, especially in those emotional scenes. I think he just was too subtle to get the point across that he and the script were trying to make, for me personally. Give that Oscar to Giacchino already. He should have been nominated years ago for Dawn and War for Planet of the Apes. I think he won an Oscar for Up, I believe. When I was looking it up, because if you don't know, I'm currently doing a best music tournament, best movie themes for the scores. And when I was looking things up, I believe Giacchino got a nomination for Incredibles and a win for Up. I'm not positive though, but the Planet of the Apes movies were so disrespected by the Oscars. The fact that they never won for best visual effects is absolutely asinine. Like those are possibly the best visual effects of the past decade in any film period still. And so for them to not win is asinine. The nomination, like no nominations for any of the other categories, is asinine. Ugh. I agree. Butler looks amazing actually in the trailers for Elvis. That was a big selling point for me, is I think he's doing a really good Elvis, and it seems like he's skirting that line really well right now, at least from the trailer, of a good imitation, which you need. It's particularly the voice, but even his mannerisms and everything, and not making it a caricature. You can still feel the acting coming through for the Elvis character. So that's really what made me excited. And as I said, the over the top stylings of Baz Luhrmann really make me excited as well. Alyssa, I don't know if this is a joke, but I love Miss Eartha Kitt. Perfect, darling. Yes, I love Eartha Kitt, and I love her cat. When it comes to, see, it's hard to, people are leaving her off of their like Catwoman discussions. The one that she shouldn't be left off because she's an icon, but she kind of should be left off because she's not even playing Selena Kyle, is Halle Berry. They renamed the character for Catwoman. Her name was like Patience, I think. She wasn't even Selena Kyle. I don't know, but she looked good though. People were mad at me because I said she was the hottest Catwoman, Halle Berry. Sorry about it, especially in that outfit that they gave Halle for that movie. She looked damn good. Y'all can say whatever you want about Halle Berry's Catwoman movie. She looked damn good, y'all. She's the worst Catwoman, but she looked good. If I were to rank them, Julie Newmar is probably my least favorite. And then Anne Hathaway. Then I'd put Eartha Kitt. And then I'd put oh, who was the other one with Julie Newmar back in the day? She's down there with her. She's actually probably last. And then Julie. Then Anne, then Eartha, then Zoe, and then top of the top is still Michelle Pfeiffer for me. I'm perpetually obsessed with Miss Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh, see, Eartha Kitt was always the definitive Catwoman for me. Oh, yes, I mean she's amazing. I love me some Eartha Kitt, and her Catwoman is great. Oh, I love it, darling. I love it. Yes, Eartha was great. That's what I love to hear. I know Ryan loves him some Anne. He loves him some Anne Hathaway, and she looks great in the movie. If I were going by, well, it would. I don't know, because there's something crazily unhinged about Ms. Michelle Pfeiffer. But she's not that sexy to me in that movie. I don't know, even as unhinged and awesome as she is. Probably Zoe is the second hottest to me behind Halle, and then Anne, and then Michelle in the film versions, and then Julie Newmar probably last. Again, sorry, Julie. But um Zoe Kravitz became my fave. She's great. She's great. And I love that they gave her just a little bit of kitschiness, like when she pours a glass of milk for no good reason. She has all those cats. I also love that her ears are just part of her like cat burglar mask. But I liked her ear goggle things. I think Anne Hathaway's Catwoman, it wasn't really her depiction that I didn't love. It was just, I don't know, I found her character to just be okay. She didn't really stand out in any type of way for me. So she kind of default falls down the ranking a bit, but I love her. I love Anne Hathaway, and I think she could have been a great, great Catwoman if she had had a little bit more in the script for her. But it's hard to compete with, like, Michelle Pfeiffer just has these over the top, like, amazing moments. Well, I mean, yes. That was why it was all just so ridiculous. She like pours a glass of milk for no good reason. And she's talking like Zoe Kravitz is like, "Oh yeah, I drank milk like a cat. For what, girl? For what?" Didn't need to be drinking no milk like a cat in preparation for this role, child. No, no, we didn't need all that, okay? But oof, Lord, I need to watch your review still of Batman. Especially after you got attacked on Twitter over posting a review for Batman. Got to see what all the hoopla is about, Miss Alyssa. What did you say in that review to warrant your attack on Twitter now? Is everyone going to be watching Turning Red? Y'all gonna be watching that this weekend? It's about the only thing we've got this weekend. Otherwise, it's just second, third, fourth, 10th viewings of the Batman. The 3-hour long feast known as the Batman out here. Oh, Lord. What's everyone's next most excited film? Mine is definitely Everything Everywhere All at Once. And then it's probably, not probably, then it's The Northman. Y'all hype for The Northman? Robert Eggers' supremacy up in here, okay? In Eggers we trust, especially when he talks about putting Alexander Skarsgård, it better be Alexander Skarsgård, in a naked volcano fight, okay? Oh, okay. I see. I see. Yeah, I'm excited for X too. I guess I am excited for X. I'm more excited for Everything Everywhere All at Once, but I am looking forward to X, and I hope it's good. Um, yes, Ryan, this is what I'm talking about. Listen, if for nothing else, Eggers are gonna bring us something different. It's gonna be a nice, refreshing taste, you know? I mean, it probably will be. He was the one running around naked in the lighthouse. And Eggers already tricked us once talking about Robert Pattinson in the lighthouse. Lord. So, question for y'all, since I just looked down and saw my Eeyore again. I'll take it off so y'all can see. Since I claim Mr. Eeyore here as my spirit cartoon, my spirit character of animation. Out of all the animation in the world, who is your spirit animated character? Leo, I know it's gonna be somebody all energetic and shit, smiling all the time. But just a random question for y'all. Who is your spirit animated character? I need to know. And while y'all think, let's go ahead and put this iconic line from the lighthouse up on the screen that I will never forget. It's like Dwayne's favorite film line of all time, y'all. If you ever run into Dwayne, go ahead and quote this at him. Talk about the lobster from the lighthouse with good old Dwayne, because he can go on and on about that film and how much he loves it, y'all. Snoopy. Okay. We got a little mischievous one up in here. Okay. I see you, Miss L'Oreal. Miss I'm sorry if I misgendered you. I apologize. I see you, L'Oreal. I know, Snoopy. How would I describe Snoopy? Sweet, adorable, but quite the little prankster, quite the little mischievous one. Between the lighthouse and the Antichrist, I've seen enough naked Willem Dafoe to last a lifetime. I mean, let's just be clear. We all want the naked volcano fight scene to be Alexander Skarsgård. Okay. Let's not even fake the funk, okay? Oh, Lord. All these crazy people up in her texting me happy birthday. Lord. Anybody else have a spirit animated character? Alyssa? Let's see. Let me try to assign one. Alyssa? See, now my mind is just about Winnie the Pooh. I'm like, who? Owl? Because I feel like Alyssa be giving me some owl vibes from Winnie the Pooh. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, thank you. And I'm sorry. I should not be assuming on the people. Yes, naughty but legal. He always stays within the legal confines. Lord, and then yeah, Leo. If we're sticking with Winnie the Pooh, little Tigger over there, bouncing around, eyes wide, happy. I don't know about all that. I thought Leo was gonna say some sort of anime character, though. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you about that one. But yeah, I'm getting old. What am I talking about Eeyore for? I am a straight up golden girl. I am Dorothy. That's my spirit character. If we talking live action, I'm Dorothy, through and through. Yes, you're Tigger, Leo. The hell? Who else would be Tigger? But you and them big old excited eyes. What is going on? Yeah, I tell you, every time I scroll on over to the Geekly Goods page, I'd be scrolling through these damn thumbnails going on. I am scared. I am scared for Leo every time, because those eyeballs are about 1 millisecond away from literally hanging out the socket. Them eyes be bugging so big over on the Geekly Goods that I don't know how they have stayed intact in them eye sockets this whole time. I'm just saying. But you think so? I mean, I guess we can both be Eeyore. I guess, Alyssa. I don't know. I feel like there's a little air there's a little air of intellect that comes with you, Miss Alyssa, that gives you a little bit of that owl vibes, darling. Ooh, oh, Alyssa came to read tonight. She be reading Leo down about that movie nerds club, y'all. And if we talking Golden Girls, Alyssa's got to be Sophia, a little bit spunky, but also the oldest in the club. No, Leo, but we already established you the whole Leo, so I guess you got to be Blanche then, huh? Who's our Dorothy? I mean, who's our Rose? Tyler, I don't think you could be Rose. You also might be Sophia with Alyssa. You two both could be little Sophia over there in the corner. Mm, maybe Hannah. She didn't know what a PDF file was. Yeah, Hannah's probably Rose. It's true. She also from a little oh oh Tyler gonna be talking about some meanwhile back in Baltimore. Nah, Tyler, you can't be from no damn Baltimore and be Rose now. Come on now. I'm a Sophia Dorothy Cross. I'm just saying I get some Sophia vibes. No Rose here. Unfortunately, Dorothy is the best to be, darling. That's what I have to say. Nah, Dorothy has the best lines. Come on now. Well, I guess that's debatable. They all got amazing lines. Sophia might have the most iconic lines, but Dorothy has some of my favorite zingers in the whole series. That level of sarcasm, it's a queen. It's queen moves. Like, come on. The Golden Girls stay unmatched. It just is what it is. Yes, feeling old. I mean, I listen. Another year older. Another. I mean, I should be thankful because another year closer to the grave. But we don't want to get too macabre on the children out here on this little celebratory occasion, I suppose. What do y'all do for your birthdays anymore? I don't know. I try to be having fun. Last year, I rented out a theater and we watched Magic Mike. The year before that, I went out to Cali, to LA. I'm boring, y'all. Look, I'm as old as this Funko Pop of Miss Betty White as Rose right here. Old. An old ass bench up on the camera over her. Lord. And even act older. See, they always say it's not as old as you are, it's as old as you feel. Well, on the inside, I've been about 80 years old since I was 10. So it is what it is. I've always been a boring old hag, probably since the morning I was born. So, ooh, that's that's funny, Tyler, because your mom told me that seeing you for the first time was quite the spooky experience. So it goes right along with that Halloween theme, having your birthday be right up in there too. I'm just saying. I mean, okay, maybe Alyssa should be Rose. She over here talking about Bangor. That is the Saint Olaf of the film community, the Bangor. Okay, I'm, she be talking about meanwhile back in Bangor, and we're all like, girl, okay, oh, sure. I know that's kind of. I mean, I tried not to do anything this year. My friends were like, "No, Larry, come on out." So now I'm gonna get drunk. Now I'm gonna go out all the way. If I'm gonna do it, I guess I might as well drink it up on Saturday night. Way. After we go to my little vegan spot, my little vegan restaurant. if Leo does end up making it, he gonna have to eat vegan on Saturday nights, and we'll see how all that goes, I suppose. Ugh, birthdays. Who need them? Honestly. Oh, he said he just gonna chill. Leo be going ham, I feel like, all the time. Ooh, oh, Alyssa. Lord. Nah, but this look, see, I wanted to get y'all should be proud. I've been fighting being super decob over on my Twitter recently because y'all know I love to jump on that damn Twitter and complain. It's what I do. What can I say? But I've been trying to be good. Been just chilling, not talking too crazy on there recently. But Lord, no. I was like, maybe this year for my birthday, I should go ahead and give myself the gift of shutting that mess on down, shutting the channel down again. That's where I've been recently. I've been trying not to get on that again, but Lord, some of these people on the film Twitter too, I'd be like, maybe it's time to shut the Twitter down too and just head on out this community. But no. I was doing editing last night. I haven't done any today though. Oops. Maybe tonight, actually, though, because I do want to get this damn finale posted so we could do our live stream. Y'all coming back? We got a lot of live streams coming up on this damn channel. Me and Tyler going to be live streaming sometime soon with our ranking for the characters of season 5. Then I'm going to be live streaming next Saturday, the 19th, with a few special guests talking about the best film score themes of all time. So y'all vote for your favorites on the interwebs, and we'll be doing a little panel. Pretty much most of the people in this chat that have been up and through here have been on a panel about that too. Alyssa and Leo were both on a panel about best movie songs of all time. And then Ryan, who was in here earlier, was on a panel about the best Disney song of all time. So it's a fun time. It's a fun time. A long time. Those live streams take a while. At least 2 hours of your time, which we're almost at the 2 hour mark on this beach right here. So, on a random Tuesday in the middle of the week. So I guess party. Tyler. Now let me get to editing so we can get that live stream moving, child. And then what? I don't know. It's slowed down here on the channel recently, which I'm not too mad about. I'm gonna be doing a new dragon thing sometime if I ever get the motivation. See, y'all, I'm back in that non-motivation stage of life. That's my problem right now. So we'll see what happens. But not like people are checking this channel too much anyway. But except you all who have been here in my chat tonight and have been lovely and made it a lot of fun. Love your football. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you about the football. That was another series that kind of just fell off. Honestly, that one started falling off. It's just because, it was me, Tyler, and Leo, and we were doing those streams on Wednesdays before the big games. And it just, like, every week, something was coming up on Wednesdays for one of us. All three of us are really busy. But like I said, I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the stream. I was hyped that Russell Wilson is coming to Denver. Hey, Alyssa did. Alyssa did give us some baseball commentary, as well as some very, very informed football picks on her special appearance. But yeah, I talk football on my Twitter too, quite often actually. Hopefully, I don't know. Matthew Stafford been making himself look like a damn fool, and his wife actually since winning that Super Bowl. But Von Miller also. So Von Miller recently made that little cryptic post about maybe I can get my old locker back. Posted a picture of himself in a Broncos jersey. I'm wondering, was he hearing those rumblings about Russell Wilson? He hear all that, and is that why Von Miller was like, I think I want to go back to Denver. If they're going to get Russell Wilson, let me go ahead and go back to Denver because I'm like, where did that come from? So I'm gonna listen. If we get Russell and Vaughn, I'm happy. I actually don't care if Von Miller doesn't play anymore. I just really want him to retire a Bronco because that's our team here. Like we're his team. Let's be clear. Yes, he just won a Super Bowl with the Rams for playing with them for half a season. But Von Miller's a Bronco, so come back to us, Von. But I think secretly he heard that Russell was coming to Denver and was like, let me go ahead and head on back, shall I? And am I enjoying Thrones? Sorry, the second half of your question. Yeah. I mean, I've I'm not reacting to Game of Thrones so much as re-reacting. I've watched the series. Well, let me be clear. I've watched the first 6 seasons of the series several times at this point for Game of Thrones. Been a fan since it debuted. You know. However, I hated season 8 of Game of Thrones so damn much. I ran to the subscription and canceled HBO immediately and swore them off for quite some time. I will say that. And so far we just concluded the end of season 5. So far I've been enjoying Game of Thrones. I'll be enjoying it fully for about another season before I'm gonna have to fake the smiles. Before Angry Larry starts showing up in them reactions to Game of Thrones because season 7, we start getting a little rinky-dink. Season 8, well, the people who like season 8 might have a rough time with me as I talk about it throughout the season. I'm gonna try not to spoil the experience for Tyler, but we'll see. And we won't be getting Lord the MLB. Yeah, I hope so. You did. You did. No, listen, Vaughn don't need to be going to no Ravens. Okay, Tyler, no. We don't need all that. I'm hoping. I am wishful for that. I hope he can come. I hope they can come back to a deal because obviously that was part of why he left was trying to come, to a deal and freeing up cap space. So I'm presuming if they do take Von Miller back, he'll have to take a pay cut. But I don't know why he would tweet that if he didn't want himself to come back. So Leo, Lord, oh my God, y'all, I will. When we get to that episode, expect a rager. That's all I'll say. Thank you. Is it Rage Guy 311? I like the name Rage Guy. It seems quite appropriate as we talk about season 8 of Game of Thrones because I turn into Rage Guy when I speak about season 8 of Game of Thrones. So there you go. But thank you so much for dropping in and spending a little time with us tonight, as well as the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. You really think the Seahawks are winning a Super Bowl next season? You can go ahead and put money on that. You put money on that, Tyler. I'm not. Not with what I saw with them and their inconsistent asses this season. I ain't putting much, especially without Russell Wilson. It was like, whoop, it was a roller coaster over there in Seattle. So, Lord, okay, I'll give you that. You didn't say when. You said bound. You said bound. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about, Leo. I have not watched season 8 again. I've seen parts of it because I've went and watched people's reactions and stuff. And I'm gonna be real truthful. If they're like movie watchers and TV watchers that just go with the flow and accept the decisions that were made in season 8 of Game of Thrones, then I click off the reaction. If they over here all smile and they just accept those decisions, I'm like, nah, I don't need this in my life, and I click the hell on off. But I've watched some reactions who agreed with me, and that's all I needed to hear. Oh, the bells really, really anger me. I know. That's what I was saying, and people didn't understand what I was trying to talk about. Tyler, y'all about to see me fight Tyler in these reactions. So be ready. I'm gonna just have to be swinging on Tyler right there on camera. So the rage will be so fueled in my body, I won't be able to stop myself from just going into attack mode. Lord have mercy. Ugh. Well, I don't know if we have anything else to talk about, y'all. We've been on here for a while, hour 45. I didn't really have a plan, as I said. It was just kind of a fun little live stream for the birthday, the day of my birth. One of the probably one of the saddest and darkest days in human history, because, well, you were stuck with this as the result of it. Freddie Prince Jr. also shares this birthday, and I share a birthday with International Women's Day. So that's always fun little facts of the trade. But yeah, thank you all for dropping in. We think we had some really fun discussions, some fun questions, and got a little bit of rage out to go along with it. Another year older, another year more decrepit and sad. Hmm. That's fun. Ugh. Lord, he said I didn't have any problems with season 8. I don't know what you watched, sir. No, I hated it. It's probably my least favorite. Game of Thrones season 8 is the piece of media that makes me more angry than anything else in history. I'm just gonna say that right there. Isn't it funny that the books are? No, it ain't funny. I want a conclusion, damn it. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming in. I really appreciate you stopping in. Everybody who stopped in and shared their opinions and shared some time with me this evening. It's been a fun time. If it is a fun time. If it ever could be a fun time, I guess it was alright then. But I do appreciate. Make sure y'all are voting on those little tournaments. Vote for the songs, y'all. Don't just vote for which movie you like better. Vote for which movie score theme you like better in those polls, okay? But I appreciate it if you enjoyed the live stream. If you want to give me an easy, free birthday gift that will mean a lot to somebody, hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. And I will catch y'all on the next one. I appreciate y'all and love y'all.